There could be several reasons why these calls tend to occur before holidays. Firstly, increased holiday use. During the holiday season, buildings often experience increased use or activity, such as parties, decorations, or extra staff working late. This can put more strain on electrical systems and make any existing issues more noticeable. Secondly, lack of regular maintenance. With everyone focused on holiday preparations, regular maintenance tasks may be overlooked or postponed. This can lead to minor problems going undetected until they escalate into more serious issues. Thirdly, absence of key personnel. With employees taking time off for the holidays, there may be fewer experienced staff available to identify and address potential problems early on. This can leave issues unresolved until after the holiday when more personnel return. Fourthly, stress and time constraints. The holiday season can be a busy and stressful time for everyone, including maintenance personnel. This can lead to mistakes or oversights that might not occur during other periods of the year. Fifthly, lack of communication. If the building engineer originally detected the burning smell yesterday but did not report it immediately, this may have been due to miscommunication or a lack of urgency. The issue may have been dismissed as minor and only reported once it became more severe. It is important to remember that not all engineers are incompetent or neglectful. However, the combination of increased activity, reduced maintenance, and other factors can create a situation where electrical issues may be more likely to arise and go unnoticed until a holiday. Electrical systems are complex networks designed to distribute power safely and efficiently throughout a building. They consist of various components, including transformers, switchboards, panel boards, circuit breakers, wiring, and lighting fixtures. Each component plays a crucial role in the overall functioning of the electrical system, and any failure or malfunction can lead to disruptions and potential hazards. Understanding the basics of electrical systems is essential for anyone involved in building maintenance or facility management. This knowledge enables you to identify potential problems early on, perform routine maintenance tasks, and respond effectively to electrical emergencies. Transformers are used to step down high voltage power from the utility grid to lower voltage levels suitable for use in buildings. Switchboards are large panels that distribute power to various branch circuits within the building. Panel boards are smaller distribution panels that contain circuit breakers which protect individual circuits from overloads and short circuits. Wiring is the backbone of the electrical system, connecting all the components and carrying electrical current to various loads. Lighting fixtures provide illumination and contribute to the overall energy consumption of the building. Regular maintenance is crucial for ensuring the reliable and safe operation of electrical systems. This includes visual inspections, testing of circuit breakers, tightening of connections, and cleaning of equipment. Visual inspections can help identify signs of damage, overheating, or corrosion. Testing of circuit breakers ensures that they are functioning properly and will trip in the event of an overload or short circuit. Tightening of connections prevents loose connections, which can cause overheating and electrical fires. Cleaning of equipment removes dust and debris, which can reduce ventilation and cause overheating. In addition to regular maintenance, it is also important to address any electrical problems promptly. Ignoring minor issues can lead to more serious problems down the road. For example, a loose connection can eventually cause a fire, and a malfunctioning circuit breaker can fail to protect the circuit from an overload. When troubleshooting electrical problems, it is important to follow a systematic approach. Firstly, gather information about the problem. What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Secondly, inspect the affected area. Look for signs of damage, overheating, or loose connections. Thirdly, test the circuit. Use a multimeter to check for voltage, current, and continuity. Fourthly, identify the cause of the problem. Based on the information gathered, determine the most likely cause of the problem. Fifthly, repair the problem. Make the necessary repairs to restore the circuit to normal operation. Increased holiday use can place a significant strain on electrical systems. Decorations, such as string lights and inflatable displays, can draw a lot of power, especially if they are left on for extended periods. Parties and gatherings can also increase the demand for electricity as people use appliances, sound systems, and other electrical devices. To mitigate the impact of increased holiday use, it is important to take steps to conserve energy. Use energy-efficient lighting, such as LED bulbs. Turn off lights and appliances when they are not in use. Avoid overloading circuits. Use power strips with surge protection. Deferred maintenance can also contribute to electrical problems during the holiday season. When maintenance tasks are overlooked or postponed, minor issues can go undetected and escalate into more serious problems. For example, a loose connection can gradually worsen over time, eventually causing a fire. A malfunctioning circuit breaker can fail to protect the circuit from an overload, leading to a power outage. To prevent electrical problems caused by deferred maintenance, it is important to maintain a regular maintenance schedule. Schedule regular inspections of electrical systems. Perform routine maintenance tasks such as testing circuit breakers and tightening connections. Address any electrical problems promptly. Staff absences can also create challenges for maintaining electrical systems during the holiday season. When experienced staff members are on vacation or out sick, there may be fewer people available to identify and address potential problems. This can lead to delays in repairs and increase the risk of electrical failures. To mitigate the impact of staff absences, it is important to have a backup plan in place. Train multiple employees to perform basic maintenance tasks. Keep a list of qualified electricians who can be called upon in emergencies. Stock up on spare parts and supplies. The combination of increased holiday use, deferred maintenance, and staff absences can create a perfect storm for electrical problems. By taking steps to mitigate these factors, you can help ensure the safe and reliable operation of electrical systems during the holiday season. Regular inspections are a key component of any electrical maintenance program. Inspections should be performed on a regular basis, such as monthly or quarterly, depending on the age and condition of the electrical system. During an inspection, look for signs of damage, overheating, or corrosion. Check for loose connections, frayed wires, and cracked insulation. Test circuit breakers to ensure that they are functioning properly. Clean equipment to remove dust and debris. Routine maintenance tasks are also essential for preventing electrical problems. These tasks include tightening connections, lubricating moving parts, and replacing worn or damaged components. Tightening connections prevents loose connections, which can cause overheating and electrical fires. Lubricating moving parts ensures that they operate smoothly and efficiently. Replacing worn or damaged components prevents them from failing and causing more serious problems. Addressing electrical problems promptly is crucial for preventing them from escalating. When you identify an electrical problem, take steps to repair it as soon as possible. Do not ignore minor issues, as they can lead to more serious problems down the road. If you are not qualified to perform electrical repairs, hire a licensed electrician. Electrical safety is paramount when working on electrical systems. Always de-energize the circuit before working on it. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses. Follow all safety procedures and guidelines. Never work on electrical systems when you are tired or distracted. Electrical codes and standards provide guidelines for the safe installation and maintenance of electrical systems. These codes and standards are developed by organizations such as the National Electrical Corridor (NEC) and the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers or IEE. It is important to be familiar with the applicable codes and standards in your area. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards for electrical installations. It covers topics such as wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. The IEE develops standards for electrical testing, measurement, and safety. Understanding electrical theory is essential for troubleshooting electrical problems. Electrical theory provides the foundation for understanding how electrical circuits work. It covers topics such as voltage, current, resistance, and power. Voltage is the electrical potential difference between 2 points. Current is the flow of electrical charge. Resistance is the opposition to the flow of electrical current. Power is the rate at which electrical energy is transferred. Electrical testing equipment is used to measure electrical parameters and diagnose electrical problems. Common electrical testing equipment includes multimeters, clamp meters, and insulation testers. Multimeters are used to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Clamp meters are used to measure current without having to break the circuit. Insulation testers are used to measure the insulation resistance of electrical conductors. Troubleshooting electrical problems requires a systematic approach. Firstly, gather information about the problem. What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Secondly, inspect the affected area. Look for signs of damage, overheating, or loose connections. Thirdly, test the circuit. Use a multimeter to check for voltage, current, and continuity. Fourthly, identify the cause of the problem. Based on the information gathered, determine the most likely cause of the problem. Fifthly, repair the problem. Make the necessary repairs to restore the circuit to normal operation. Electrical hazards can pose serious risks to people and property. Electrical shock can cause injury or death. Electrical fires can cause extensive damage. It is important to be aware of electrical hazards and take steps to prevent them. Common electrical hazards include contact with energized conductors, overloaded circuits, and damaged insulation. Contact with energized conductors can cause electrical shock. Overloaded circuits can cause overheating and fires. Damaged insulation can expose energized conductors, creating a shock hazard. Preventing electrical hazards requires a combination of safety practices and proper maintenance. Always de-energize the circuit before working on it. Use appropriate personal protective equipment. Follow all safety procedures and guidelines. Maintain electrical systems in good working order. The building engineer plays a critical role in ensuring the safe and reliable operation of electrical systems. The building engineer is responsible for performing routine maintenance tasks, troubleshooting electrical problems, and responding to electrical emergencies. The building engineer should be knowledgeable about electrical theory, electrical codes and standards, and electrical safety practices. The building engineer should also be able to use electrical testing equipment and troubleshoot electrical problems effectively. Effective communication is essential for managing electrical issues. When communicating about electrical problems, it is important to be clear, concise, and accurate. Provide as much information as possible about the problem, including what happened, when it happened, and where it happened. Use proper terminology and avoid using jargon that others may not understand. Listen carefully to others and ask questions to clarify any misunderstandings. The holiday season can be a challenging time for building engineers. The combination of increased holiday use, deferred maintenance, and staff absences can create a perfect storm for electrical problems. By taking steps to mitigate these factors, building engineers can help ensure the safe and reliable operation of electrical systems during the holiday season. Remember, safety should always be the top priority when working with electricity. If you are not qualified to perform electrical repairs, hire a licensed electrician.